Hey everyone, Adam here. Welcome back to another video. This one got a really exciting one. We're going to be talking about how to double your Shopify store conversion rate and actually going through a proper case study in terms of what we did to essentially literally double a store conversion rate for one of the brands that we work with. And if you see here, about a year ago, I actually posted this video here. It actually applies a lot of the same tricks and tips and tricks that I talked about in this video here. So some of them weren't as applicable to this specific brand, but yeah, if you haven't seen that video, definitely go ahead and give it a watch. A lot of the same principles still apply today. So yeah, we're going to be going through the results, the sales, and all the stuff that we did essentially to go ahead and achieve that to what we did for the collection page, product page, and even the landers that we built out. So stay tuned for this one. If you haven't heard of me before, my name is Adam Matthews. Been in the e-commerce space for a touch shy of 8 years now at this point, and we partner with direct consumer e-commerce brands and really help them grow their revenue, help them improve their conversion rate, help them improve their sales, all of that good stuff. Let's take a look at it here. So first and foremost, in terms of the results, you can see the before and after with conversion rate. So it was hovering around at 2.76 for quite some time. And you can see here, we have now exceeded almost a touch shy of 6%. We've actually been averaging last week or two about 6%. So that's been looking really good. So hovering around the 5.85. So you can see there are 1,000 sessions converted, that conversion rate. And this one here about 2.268 for the full month of October last year. And what it's allowed us to do as well, it's allowed us to 5x the revenue year over year. So you can see here right now, as I'm recording this, it's actually the 31st. So I took the screenshot, I think this morning. So we actually should be able to finish. I think we're doing about 5K a day now. So should be able to finish around 128K in revenue. Maybe a touch short of 130. But yeah, with the plan that we got this month and everything, then should be able to clear 200 pretty soon. So very exciting stuff. Now, let's get into what we did. So first and foremost, with the product page, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the product page. I'm going to talk about exactly what we did that allowed it to basically improve the conversion rate, and also touching up the collection pages, actually where we send all of the traffic to. So if I go here, if I go back there, okay, I'll go back to the collection page in a second. We'll cover the product page first and foremost. So in terms of first and foremost, we fixed up the product photos, adjust them, added some text, first and foremost, one to talk about how it was created by two moms, did a call listicle here, had a little review here, and then talking about how it's simple to use, easy to clean, 100% leak proof, which is literally the biggest thing, and capable of absorbing 6 cups of water without spilling, and all of that good stuff. And kind of kept a couple of these other photos like this one here, and then showing kind of the sizing as well too. The second part as well too is we wanted to make sure that on mobile, you can actually preview the photos down below. So you can see here, it makes it abundantly clear that there's more photos here. Because the thing is, if you don't, then they have to go ahead and scroll along themselves. But if you have the preview down below, yeah, it really helps them see the photos. And really, the e-commerce, the photos are very important. Secondly, the add to cart button was essentially just a white background. So you can see here, we essentially made it pop really nicely, made it this green color here. So we use this tool called What Font, or sorry, actually this is the eyedropper tool. What Font is, so you can see the fonts on the site. But you can see here, we basically use this 7-7 for this nice green color here to match the branding there really nicely. And then after that, what we did is we added 3 icons right below the add to cart button. This here, I think once we did this, I think it bumped up the conversion rate by about 0.3%. So it's an easy thing to do. We've done it now numerous times, and pretty much actually literally every single time that we've done it, it's bumped up the conversion rate by anywhere from about 0.25, or sorry, about 30% or so, 25 to 30%. So easy math, if you're doing a 1% conversion rate, you should build it up to 1.25. So I think this one, it was sitting around that 2.67 and bumped it up to over 3. So it was actually quite a nice thing to do there. And then after that, what we did is we basically rewritten the product descriptions. We did 3 sentences here. First and foremost was just talking about how it's the world's first reusable bed, wedding, and incontinence mat that stays in place with no straps, flaps, or Velcro. And we talked about its unique selling point, which is how we use this trademark PodTex technology. That's unique triple layer to create 100% leak-proof and reusable mat. So notice how we did there. We're talking about the feature that makes it unique, but really what they want is they want 100% leak-proof reusable mat. So they want the leak-proof, but you got to hit them with the feature that leads to that. And then we talk about perfect for, bed wedding situations with kids, adults, or even pets as well too. And then we separate out the benefits. This used to be the entire description. This is literally what it was. So they're They do decently well on Amazon. So obviously, whenever you work with Amazon type brands, they always just have these like benefits here, and so they just think that works for your Shopify brand. But keep in mind, obviously, the benefits are very, very important. But it's good to have a nice little intro overview, and then after that, I separated out the specs in terms of weight and dimensions. And then this here, we added this in here, the shipping and returns. Now, this used to be in a separate page. Yeah, like basically on the footer. The problem with that is that everyone or a good chunk of people buying it, they're a lot of times they're wondering how long is this going to take to get to me? Like, oh, if I don't like it or if it doesn't work properly or anything, like, can I return this or how does it work? Like, you want to address that on the page, and you don't have to have it like out there. If they're buying, they're going to look into this and be like, oh, okay, you're going to receive it 3 to 4 days shipping. Okay, if I'm in the US, I contact them and they have free returns. Perfect. Okay, awesome. So worst case, I think this helps get them over the edge. You do not want them having to go off this page where the add to cart button is for them to go and buy. You do not want them leaving the page. That was a really, really important part. Up next, we added basically these article logos. USA Today, we deleted out that one because it's the biggest, and we had Financial Post, and then just this mommy article and stuff like that. And just grab like basically the best quote that we can find from it and put it on there as well. Then after that, we had these 3 benefits that we put on there, 100% waterproof. So summarizing everything, like sometimes maybe if they didn't read this here and they're scrolling down, they're like, oh, wow, okay, it's been in USA Today. And then they see this, oh, okay, nice, 100% waterproof, grippy bottom. It really just summarizes what's in it for them, hassle-free, really easy to wash and dry, all that kind of stuff. So we added that. And then the last piece that we added as well is the how it works. So this is what's in it for you, and this is how it's going to actually do that for you, right? So it adds the bleedability factor. That's why a lot of people think features aren't important, but they actually are, to be honest, because it's almost how you differentiate. Like other brands could have similar products to this, but they're not going to have the Pontex technology, this triple layer design that really makes it super, yeah, basically leak proof essentially. And this Judge Me was already on there, so nothing really changed there. So those are the main adjustments that we made to the product page. Essentially 8 things that we adjusted. Now, if we go take a look at the collection page, is right here. This is where we're sending a lot of the traffic to. And here, basically, a couple adjustments that we made is we had a photo at the top of the collection page. So you can see this shop for 100% leak-proof mats. We added that in there. And then basically it was like single photo, our single product. And then we changed this to side by side that we can see the products very, very easily. And you can pretty much see all of them above the fold, which is actually really, really good, which is very, very key. We've seen that a lot where some brands will have in their collection page, they have to scroll down to see products, which is a big, 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 big no-no in terms of conversion rate. You do not want that. You want to have it as soon as they see it, boom, you're able to shop the products. And the last thing that we added as well is we had review shown on the product listing. So you can see here, you have the 5 stars and you have 105, and then you have the 5 stars, you have 37. So yeah, that part there also helps with conversion rate as well too. So these here definitely made a really, really, really solid impact. And then the part 2 of this is all the landing pages that we tested. So we've actually created 8 landing pages so far. 4 of them we've tested, and 1 of them just essentially has really, really beaten the collection page. The other one has actually, kind of been tied in terms of beating the collection page. But, well, actually 2 of them bumped up the conversion rate. So you can see here on the tests, this main one, this Fiverr versus Wire one here, got a 4.14, higher conversion rate. They spent less. I think there was a couple one-off orders that they just spent a lot more on the collection page, which was interesting. But yeah, you can see cost per acquisition basically dropped for those. And then for these blogs, cost per acquisition kind of stayed the same. And then they actually spent less for some reason, which is interesting. Maybe not enough data overall. But yeah, decent amount of purchases on each, like 46, 71, 60, 48, 49. So decent amount of data on these. So I'm going to cover those and also cover some of the 4 ones that we're about to launch really soon. So in terms of the 4 that we tested this here, which is basically a listicle. So basically the format for this, making sure you have your logo, headlines, and then what's really nice here is having, some sort of either review. If you don't have this kind of like an article written about you, this USA Today is really perfect because 80% of the revenues come from the US. So that's massive. And then here having some sort of custom offer. And then if they click on this learn more, it takes them straight to here. If they click on the shop now, it takes them straight to that collection page that we just talked about. And then basically summarizing all the benefits really, really concisely, stays in place no matter what, and also doing so visually as well. 100% leak proof, really easy to clean, just toss them in the wash to make that really nicely. Reusable and built to last. This is actually a static that we created that did really, really well. cut the yearly cost of pivot mats. We did the math, so you don't have to. And then we talk about all the things. And it was actually a static that we created, team created, that basically did really, really well. And now we kind of just put it on the landing page because, hey, if it's built to last, it's reusable, it's going to save you a ton of money as well. And then peace of mind for you and your child. And then basically nice little trust by 100,000 plus moms ready for the easiest bedding winning solution you'll find. Limited time, shop now and save 15% with code MAT50. So that was the first one. And then this one, the only thing that changed was the headline. So you can see here, the headline here was 5 reasons why bedwetting, our people mats ends bedwetting worries for moms. And then this one was 5 reasons why moms trust people on mats for bedwetting solutions. So we actually split tested those two. And you can see here, with just changing the headline, you can see the difference in terms of the conversion rate, the return on ad spend, 4.14 compared to 3.35, just by changing the headline. So that's how crazy it is. Literally the only thing that changed was that. So, and basically the winner was this one right here. 5 reasons why people on mats end bedwetting worries for moms. Okay. So that was basically the winner was really this one right here. So just ends the bedwetting worries and then for moms. So that was the winner there. And then we also tested these blogs as well. So tired of bedwetting, cleaning ups at 3 a.m. Try people on mats and rest easy. Before you deal with sleep nights and laundry piles, consider this simple fix. And then had a subheadline, a review written by Amanda. And then we basically just wrote like a blog and then essentially hyperlinked it throughout. So introduced like basically the problem, went about it in depth, then introduced the solution, and then kind of talked about, and then basically just hyperlinked it throughout. So if they want to go to it, hyperlinked it there, and then talked about the product in detail, and then reviews, and then the differentiating factor, and then more customer reviews. And then at the end, offering a limited time discount, check availability. Boom. So we just linked it there as well. So yeah, that was sort of those ones there. In terms of what's next, we're going to be split testing a couple founder note ads. So this one here, finally a bedwetting solution that lets everyone sleep through the night. So this one here, we're doing that one. And then this one's tired of your kid wetting the bed at 2 a.m. As a mom, you know the drill. So kind of going off about that. And then basically have all the social proof there, have the product listed so they can just go straight there from the products, have all the benefits all right there, have the reviews, what makes it different. So yeah, really excited about that one. Obviously the big differentiating factor you can see here right as soon as they land is going to be this right here as the founder's note. So yeah, really, really excited for that. And then we just launched this as well. So the main audience really has been moms and targeted for bedwetting. So now what we're going to do as well is doing it for pets and more particularly for dogs, because there is a huge use case for that. And right now, if you go to the product page, there isn't really much language or anything that there's a couple dogs in that photo there, but there isn't really like a huge use case tailored towards dogs. So this is really going to help the conversion rate for those, all those creatives and ads that are targeted towards the dog audience. So I'm really, really excited to test that out. But yeah, you can see here, stays in place, where you place it no matter what, 100% leak proof, protection from messy pets. And then just having all the photos match the captions, cozy and comfortable, perfect for potty training your pet, peace of mind, and all of that good stuff. So very, very similar format. We're just tailoring it towards the dog audience. And once again, the rule 2, split test in 2 different headlines. So this one here, pet mess is solved. People on mats work better than disposable pads for comparing to another product, making it the main solution. And the 5 reasons why people on mats are perfect for messy pets. So we'll see which one does better there. So really, really exciting stuff. And then the last one as well is they basically have another big audience in terms of adult incontinence. So basically adults that are, 50, 60 years old plus that struggle with bedwetting essentially have a use case for it as well too. So this is an interesting one where it's one of those products and brands where you can actually target and tailor towards different audiences, which makes it quite fun, but it is only really one product that you're working with. So you really got to squeeze as much juice out of all these different audiences and really tailor it. So we've really kind of nailed the bedwetting for moms, or not bedwetting for moms, like for children that, moms are buying. We're targeting that audience. Dogs is really next. And then we're going to be doing, the adults as well too soon too. So we'll see how that all plays out. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like down below and a comment as well. Let me know if there's any questions on any of this kind of stuff. Hopefully that was super, super useful. Also, if you have a Shopify store too as well, and you need help improving the conversion rate, improving your sales, and you got, good proof of concept with your with your store, doing at least like 10, 20 grand a month down below. There'll be a link down below. I don't care if you click it or not, but if you do, it'll take us to the website where you can book a chat with myself and kind of go through your brand, see if we can help out. But other than that, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate you. And also go ahead and check out this video as well if you haven't seen this one. But other than that, have a lovely, amazing day. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers for watching. Take care.